I'm here with Coach Lewallen and Miss Padilla. Tell me a little bit about your season this year, mother and daughter.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. We're 16-4. Started off really well. Have played some great games, some great teams, 5A teams that we've come up on top. And then 4A teams, we've beaten quite a few. Played some tough teams like against Centennial. Who else? And we're in district play right now. Been in the top 5 for the whole season in the coaches poll and on max preps. Kind of running between 2, 3, and 4. And so, yeah.
So how's it working out that you have Portales tonight?
We're actually pretty excited.
Yes.
These are the games that we get kind of pumped about, and we've already talked about, and we look at stats and we talk about players and our goals and what that looks like.
Sure. And then let me get into a little bit about this season's a lot better than last year. And I know when I talked to Coach Williams, he was saying that it was chemistry issues last year, but now you guys seem like you're a lot better, he said.
Yes, I don't think the chemistry is an issue this year. These girls, I mean, when you have 9 seniors, and even our manager, 10 seniors, they've grown up together. A lot of them have played volleyball since 3rd, 4th, 5th. Then they've played in 8th and 9th grade together.
Sure.
This has been a large group that started young and they finished all together. And so they know each other. There doesn't really have to be one leader or the other. I think they all have roles in that. So.
And then tell me, this is your baby daughter, your oldest daughter, and I mean, she's a senior this year. What's it like coaching her through all the years, but especially this year since it's the last year?
Oh gosh, hopefully the tears don't flow. She definitely started in club in 3rd grade. 3rd grade. So, and I have a picture. I probably need to send that to you so you can attach it with this.
Okay.
Little Kailee, like she couldn't even serve from back here. We moved her up here.
I was tiny.
She was tiny. People look at her now with the vertical and the muscle that she has, and she did not look like that when she was little until about 8th grade. With all the hard work, but coaching her in little league, you know, in club and travel was fun because basics, you don't know how serious they're going to be.
Sure,
you want them to try different things, and so I coached her entire club season. 8th grade, she got to be coached by a friend of ours, Coach Argo, and then Coach Kidd coached her 9th grade year, and then I was blessed with being her assistant coach to Coach Williams for the last 3 years. And it's been fun. You know, they say, I think people don't realize that that's a hard relationship to have.
Right.
To be mother-daughter, and I'll let her speak on it too, because I'm hard on her. And then she has to go home and hear more about it. Because I'm trying to be mom, but at the same time I'm coach of like, hey, this could have been better. Or, you know, I'm on her a lot, and so that's never a rest period. I've tried to do better this year. I think as her senior year, I'm trying to take it all in.
Sure.
And there's sometimes she'll even say on the court, Mom, like, okay, I know. And so, but again, that's a hard relationship.
Sure.
People have to understand she earned every bit of it. The hard work and the continuous hours in the gym and the weight room, everything. That was Kailee. That was her asking to get more reps, asking to be better, asking what can I do. And then Mom sometimes coming in when she thought that she was good at something and humbling her a little bit and putting her into some camps with kids that were better at her age or younger.
Sure.
And again, making sure that she knew that you're good, but there's always going to be someone better.
Right.
And those talks have helped, you know, that relationship. So, and we've had fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I feel like getting to celebrate the wins with like your mom, someone you're so close to, is like, it's such a great experience, I feel like, and I really am so blessed to have that experience. And I feel like, especially having her as my mom, like, I feel so I feel like I am pushed so much more, and it's gotten me to the point that I am now. So I feel like I wouldn't change it for anything else.
How's the dynamic change, Kailee, for you between your junior year and your senior year now that this is your final year?
I think it's kind of stayed the same. My mindset has always been between years just get better. Just keep continuing to get better. And like she said, she just continues to push me and know that just because it's my senior year, it's no time to lay off or take more breaks. It's like the time where I really step on it and really like prove myself out there. And I think that just my senior year, it's just the same mindset, kind of like just getting better and being the best I can be for my teammates.
And how have you improved as a how have you improved as a player, do you think?
I think that I've gotten a lot more mentally focused. Volleyball is a mental sport. It's all about mentality. If you don't have a good mentality, you can't play good. So I feel like I've been able to kind of grow up and mature and be able to just go out there and play and know that I'm playing for a bigger purpose beyond myself. And so I think that I've improved in that. I also think that just skill-wise, just improving, when you get older, like I said, I wanted to improve each and every season, and so I feel like I have. And that's
Has this been an emotional year for both of you, knowing that this is it? Like senior night, you lost it.
I did.
Talk a little bit about that.
I did. But the cool thing is that it is her senior year, but with growth and to see, and I say this every group of seniors. Yes, she's my daughter, and I'm going to miss her here and the relationship that we had and watching her play. It probably won't hit me until next year when she's not out here in practice and, we're getting ready for a new season. And, but watching her grow in her faith and knowing that she's put everything that she possibly can. From day one, there's never been any regrets.
Sure.
For her or me, because we make sure that God is the center of everything that we do and the decisions that we make. And, how we get through things as just us, and so, yeah, it's been cool to watch her mature in that. And I know it's her senior year, but it's just been fun. We're trying to take in each time.
Sure.
Senior night was hard because all of those girls have grown up and we've seen them, and my baby's off to bigger and better
right
things, and so it's fun.
So how's that going to be different next year when you have another daughter? I don't know, I forgot her name. Kenzie.
Yes.
I mean, because this is twice, will it be easier to go through it, or is it going to be rough?
Probably harder, knowing that it's been us three, everywhere I am, they are,
Right.
They grew up in this gym. The coaches have known them since they're little, running around in the team room on game night behind the bench, and in the stands, and the community kind of raising them. It'll be hard. It's hard this year, but knowing that she's my last kid that is going to be out and about it's tough. I try not to think about it because, empty nest is kind of crazy sometimes.
Sure.
But I tell them it'll give me some opportunities to go travel and see them,
right,
in their new places and see, how they go. So,
Kailee, what's it like playing with your sister and your mom as well, coaching you guys?
Definitely a lot of emotions. You have to be able to control what you say a little bit because
or say it the right way.
Yeah, say it the right way because what I say comes off a little different to my mom, or especially my sister. So it comes off differently, but I honestly think it's, like I said, it's a really great experience. I love them both so much, and we're so close outside of volleyball, and it's just bringing that extra aspect of volleyball. We just get to be together and play together. It's a great experience.
So tell me your favorite memory with your mom to date. It doesn't even have to be in volleyball, but just anything.
Oh, my favorite memory with my mom? There's so many. But, I can't even think. Oh, I do have one that has to do with volleyball. And I said this for my senior night too, but we were all in a room. We were traveling. Where were we? Where were we traveling?
No, we were in Abilene. I think,
we were in Abilene
team camp.
At a team camp, and we decided my room. They were like, Kailee, should we DoorDash cookies after hours, when we were supposed to be in our dorms? And I was like, yeah, my mom won't find out. She won't find out. So then we're like, well, we won't put them next to our room. We'll put them in the room across from us so we don't get caught. So we DoorDash the cookies, and the DoorDasher gets there, and then we hear like a knocking on our door, and the keyhole is covered, and we're like, why is the keyhole covered? And then we look, and then they're like, Kailee, are you wearing your Crocs? Where's your Crocs? And she was wearing my Crocs. And we just started screaming, and then she's like, open the door now. And so we opened the door, and it turns out we had actually DoorDashed the cookies to her room.
Because
So
I was
she
across
did.
from them.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got their crumble cookies
Crumble.
to my room, and I said, did y'all, and of course it has Ashton's name on there.
Yeah, it was really
And then I was like, girls. And so after the fact, and I mean, I took them because if they DoorDash after
She
the
took
hour,
them,
Right.
and then
I took them, and then
after
I
she
shared
took
them with
She shared them with everyone in the bird
But
except
them.
for me.
Yes.
And I was the only one that didn't get any.
Ooh. Even your
No one
sister?
else- No, no. Everyone else didn't DoorDash past time, so I told her I cooked, and then I was like, man, these are some good cookies. Everybody want some cookies?
Wow.
She ate some too.
Yeah, I had some too. They were good. They were good cookies. So, I mean, it's fun, and our experiences not only in volleyball and track have been really good, and so the positive experiences, it's been fun. You know, again, it's hard, that dynamic between coach and daughter, because you have to take your coaching hat off and be mom and know that. Sometimes they take some things personal that you have to remind them, I'm not mom here, like I'm your coach asking you to do something. And so for them at first it was hard, but I think it's helped me coaching them so long that they know that. And the thing is they don't call me mom usually on the court.
They call you coach?
In practice,
Coach
they
Lou,
call
yeah.
me Coach Lou. So they say that I don't even listen at home unless they call me Coach Lou.
Okay.
I think I answered a mom, but
And can you tell me why you were harder on her than the other kids then?
oh, I'm hard on the other one too.
Okay.
I think the other one fights back a little bit more than
Okay.
this one. I'm hard on them because, you know, just I want them to be strong, independent women and push to be the best that they possibly can be. And not only do I do that to them, I coach that way too. I raise the bar. I want the expectations. I want them to know that these are opportunities that not everybody has.
Right.
And these are opportunities that they are blessed to have. And to not ever think that they're above anybody else, or to not ever think that, and you know, those are conversations we have all the time, that if you don't get, you know, something that you think, then you need to work harder. And you don't lay off in the weight room, you're not laying off when asked to do stuff, you know, you're putting in everything that you need to have done, and that work ethic continues on as they get older.
Sure.
And I hope that they will continue that on in their jobs, you know, where they go in their college, and anything that they choose to do outside of this is how I wanted to raise them. So, and so it's a bigger picture, and that's what we always talk about.
Sure.
You know, coaching and what you put into something that you love to do and that you've been asked to do and given the opportunity and blessed to do, you do it to the fullest of your ability.
And then,
at all times.
so chances are you're going to go somewhere and play. Do you want to go to college and play, or go to
yes.
her alma mater and play?
Yes, I committed to her rivalry school for volleyball.
Adams State,
I
West,
went to Adams State. She's going to Western Colorado University.
Western Colorado. Oh, on a scholarship.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. I didn't even know this. When did
Well,
you?
we haven't really.
Can I write
She'll
this?
sign in.
Oh, well, everybody knows now
Yeah,
because you're
she'll
on
sign-
video.
yes. Well, we've told almost everybody
Yeah,
that needed
anyone
to
who-
know.
Okay.
Grandma and grandpa, which I must give a shout out to. None of this would be possible without my parents.
Okay.
And my parents have been my girls' #1 supporters.
What's their names?
Jackie and Denny Powell. And
Powell,
those are my
P-O-W-E-L-L?
parents. Yes, P-O-W-E-L-L. And I could not have been the mom I needed to be without my parents and the support that they have given all of us when I needed to work. My mom was here to get them. When they're little, we don't have family here, and so she would drive in from Ruidoso and pick them up, and you know.
Oh, you're from Ruidoso originally?
I am. I'm born and raised, and all my family's in Ruidoso.
Okay.
And so they would come and take care of them, and so none of this would, and I 100% even all of it, she needed to tell my parents in person before we told everybody else. So she finally got to tell my mom Tuesday night.
Okay, great. So what's it like being a single mother? Since you brought it up.
Oh, it's hard.
And a coach.
And a coach. Really hard. I think it's a blessing because I have two really good kids, and I have a village that has helped raise my kids. I have amazing people that have supported me and taken them kind of under their little umbrella and helped me. But that's a hard. It's you get guilt.
Sure.
Sometimes that. But I've been blessed that now that they're up here. But I had to miss games when they were in 8th and 9th grade, and I think people don't realize that
right.
When you're a coach and a mom, yes, you get to experience and have that when they're older. But there's soccer games I miss. There's volleyball games I missed when they were playing for other people, and it coincides with our schedule.
Okay.
This is my job as well, and I think they did a great job of understanding that. For the most part, I think we've talked about that I was gone quite a bit, but my mom stepped in and my dad stepped in and
Sure.
she helped there, and some other people around here helped raise them. And other assistant coaches, kind of took them under their wing as well. And
Sure.
I'm blessed that I had people that kind of stepped in and helped me as a mom, because it's not easy working, and our hours are crazy. And they were gym rats and track rats. Like, that's where they grew up. And so, and I think, I don't think you would trade that.
I mean,
Childhood.
honestly, it's not. I feel like I really didn't miss out on anything. That I feel like it really is just. I was so blessed, like, with the people I had in my life. I was so blessed with the people that I had in my life, and I feel like it just, like, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
And let me ask you this.
And we're in our realm right now because
Yes.
all these balls and the noise.
Exactly. So this is
what
normal for
I
you guys.
went through. I mean, even when I was pregnant with her, when I was coaching in Verdoso, she was in the gym. I mean, I was coaching full on with her.
And how many years you been a coach here?
Here, 15.
Okay.
And I coached in Verdoso for 6 years, and then went back and was a head volleyball coach for 2 more years.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved here and took an assistant job and a track
Wow.
job.
So you maybe took a step down then.
I did.
Okay.
I took a step down from when I moved here. But it was a great opportunity, and all the doors open. God just kept, I was like Artesia, and God kept opening one door after next, and then we've been here ever since.
Wow. Let me ask you this. You were there when your mom won the state title in 2021. Were you on the team, or were you a freshman or 8th grade?
I was a freshman or 8th grader?
8th grader.
I think I was an 8th grader, yeah, but I was there.
You were there. What did that mean to see your mom do that?
It meant a lot because I know that all her hard work, I mean, she had been my coach before, and I knew that they deserved it, and that I feel like she really made God a big part of that team. And it was so much fun to watch her take charge and watch her coaching. And I was just like, this is something I want to be a part of too, like with her.
Sure.
And so now I get to do that with her. And so it was a really great thing to see.
What's the best advice your mom's given you?
The best advice my mom has given me? I think probably she mentioned it, is that you're never, or not to think of yourself above anyone else or above anything, that there's always someone better and there's always room for improvement. And I feel like that has really shaped my whole entire mindset around sports. And so that's how I play, and like that's how I think. So you work hard for what you want.
What do you want to do for a living?
What do I want to do for a living?
Coach?
No.
I keep telling her that she needs a coach, and she says no.
I think I want to be an athletic trainer, something along those lines. I want to kind of stay in sports because it's such a big part of my life.
Okay.
But I haven't really decided yet. I don't really know. But hopefully I'll figure it out in college.
Okay. And Coach, let me ask you this. What did it mean for you to guide them to the championship? Because if I remember the year correctly, that was the year I was leaving, and I just met you guys. But Goddard was a power, and you upset Goddard not once but twice to advance to the state. I don't know if you beat him in the state championship game, or
No.
but I know you beat him twice.
Yes. Well, the first set against Goddard, they beat us 25-6.
Right.
Yeah, we have that in our. We talked about that, and then we regrouped and said, this is not what we did. We didn't come here to do this. And then they stepped up and did everything that was asked of them. Every bit of the way. They played for each other. They played for God. Our scripture during that time was Ephesians 3:20, that you're playing for more than yourselves, and you're playing for someone higher than you, and He has given us, all of that opportunity because everything that could have gone against us that year, with our head coach getting COVID, with us being tested multiple times to even get to state because our coach was tested. We had
2020, right?
Testing, yes. And no, even before that year in 2021, we were still having to test and wear masks and all of that stuff.
Okay.
And so everything that could have been going not our way could have not gone our way that year. And the girls dug in, and every time we have a little board, I still have it, of what their goal was going to be every game. And they stuck to it. I said, everybody needs a goal, and everybody's going to stick to their goal and make sure they reach their goal for the next game. And we did upset Goddard the second time, which probably should have been the championship game because it went all 5. I'm getting chill bumps right now talking about it. 5 games, and it's crazy. And having my kids there and my mom there to support us, and the fans, people were listening to us at the football game, and then playing Hope Christian. We knew we needed to shut down one girl. And when we shut her down, they folded, and then it was up to that last serve by Coda, and we finished it. So, but the girls were amazing. The coaches were amazing. Our fans were amazing. Anything we needed. I know it was killing Coach at home. We didn't have very good service in there, so it wasn't a lot of communication back and forth during that time. And so we just put it all out there, and we're hoping for the best, and came home state champions.
Wow.
So.
Last question for both of you, and it's the same question. What does Mother's Day mean to you, and what does Mother's Day mean to you? Go ahead, Kailee.
Oh, me? Okay. Mother's Day to me just means celebrating the person who kind of lead me or helped me become the person I am now. And I really like the person I am now, so I feel like without her leading me and guiding me to that point, I feel like I couldn't have done it without her. So I really think that that's what Mother's Day means to me.
Oh, Mother's Day's hard. Mother's Day, oh man, we started at a hard time in Mother's Day about 10 years ago, and we've come full circle, and I think it's made our strength grow, and our love for God, and making sure that is what we're grounded on. I watched both my parents during that time get baptized because of everything we went through as a family. And so Mother's Day means that's actually when I gave my life to Christ, way before. And then we went through some stuff personally as a family, and then came out of that, and it went full circle. And then watching my parents be baptized is one of the biggest things and now that's what we constantly try our best to live for, and live like on a daily basis, and make our decisions,
So that was in 2015.
Yeah.
So Kailee, you're 17 or 18?
18.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Mother's Day is a lot,
So family means a lot to you guys.
It does. It's a lot for both of us, and I think our bond is just a lot different than what people understand, because when you're 3, by kind of on our own, and we just do things a little bit differently, and they don't have somebody to go to or bounce off of, so I had to be bad cop most of the time in the house. And so they've done a great job. I have really good kids. Both of them are great kids, and I couldn't ask. I know I'm really hard on them, and I say that, and I probably don't apologize enough that I'm constantly on them, and they're like, oh my gosh, this woman, would she get off our backs? But they've turned out okay, and I think they're gonna be great assets to their husbands and their children that they're gonna have, and to their families that they're gonna have, because they're just all in all great people.
Wow. Well, that's great, and a great community help too, right?
Oh my God.
Artesia has been a great place for you guys.
If we were not in Artesia, I don't know what would have happened, because like I said, the community took a hold of us and everything, and have supported us and have stepped in when I didn't think I had, anybody, because I'm not the best at asking for help. And
Sure.
they're always there for us and my kids, and asking about my kids and knowing my kids by name. And you go into admin and they're like, "How's Kailee and Kinsey today?" And you don't have that everywhere in different places. And so we're definitely blessed.
Wow.
If you would have asked me a long time ago if I'd have ended up having my kids in audition in Mexico, I would have said no. But here we are, and we couldn't have picked a better place.
Wow. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.